Welcome to today's audio devotion by Reverend Paddy Aqua. If you love this devotion, kindly subscribe, like and share this channel. Today's topic: the role of travail in confronting resistance. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Ephesians 6:12. The Apostle Paul unveils a critical truth about the believer's journey. Our destiny is contested. Every promise, every prophecy, every divine purpose attracts resistance from the kingdom of darkness. This is why travail becomes indispensable, because birth cannot happen without confronting the opposition that seeks to abort or delay it. Notice that Paul does not say, "if we wrestle," but "we wrestle." It is a certainty. Every believer who carries a prophetic destiny is enlisted in a battle. The enemy's job is to resist, to frustrate, and to create barriers, while our job is to wrestle, to contend, and to overcome. This wrestling is not physical. It is not with people, governments, or institutions, but with unseen powers that manipulate earthly systems. These forces are categorized as principalities, territorial spirits that govern regions, powers, invisible enforcers of wicked decrees, rulers of darkness, systems of deception that blind men, and spiritual wickedness in high places, satanic operations against God's agenda. If your destiny involves lifting families, breaking generational curses, or influencing nations, you can expect heightened opposition. Why? Because your birthing will dislodge darkness and advance God's kingdom. And Satan never gives up territory without a fight. Travail, therefore, is the believer's weapon in confronting these invisible resistances. Travail in prayer shifts atmospheres, dismantles demonic embargoes, and weakens satanic holds. Just as a woman in labor must push against pain to deliver, you must push against spiritual resistance to birth your promise. Consider Daniel. God had already decreed Israel's deliverance after 70 years, yet Daniel travailed in fasting and prayer. When he prayed, demonic resistance came. The prince of Persia withstood the angelic messenger for 21 days. This is proof that prophecy alone does not override opposition. Travail is what presses through resistance until manifestation occurs. Many people abort their destiny not because God failed, but because they gave up mid-travail. They mistook resistance for denial, but resistance is actually proof that your promise is real. The warfare intensifies closest to breakthrough. A woman feels the strongest contractions just before delivery. Likewise, your greatest travail often precedes your greatest manifestation. This is why Paul tells us in Galatians 4:19 that he travails in birth again until Christ be formed in the believers. Travail does not stop after the first push. It must continue until the full picture of God's will is established. Today you must settle it in your spirit. If God has spoken, Satan will resist, but if you travail, Satan will yield. Do not sit passively waiting for promises. Engage in the wrestling of prayer, intercession, fasting, and prophetic declarations until the walls fall. Travail is not just endurance, it is violent insistence that God's will must prevail over Satan's schemes. Today's prayer. Father, I thank you for unveiling the reality of spiritual resistance. I confess that at times I have grown weary, mistaking resistance as a sign that you had forgotten me. But today I understand that resistance is a call to travail. Lord, clothe me with the full armor of God, and strengthen me to wrestle until every resistance is broken. I refuse to sit idle while the enemy contests my destiny. I arise in the spirit of travail to dismantle every principality, every power, and every ruler of darkness opposing my purpose. By your strength, I will not faint in the birthing room of destiny. I will push until promise becomes manifestation. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. If you love this audio devotion, kindly subscribe, like, and share this channel. Pascaris, and God bless you.